Good evening, students. 11th Biozoology. We are in chapter 4, Organ and Organ System in Animals. In the previous class, we have discussed about the circulatory system and nervous system of earthworm. In today's class, we are going to learn about the excretory system of earthworm. What is excretion? Excretion is the process of elimination of metabolic waste products from the body. Excretion means removal of nitrogenous waste products from the body. In earthworm, excretion is affected by segmentally arranged, minute, coiled, paired tubules called nephridia. In earthworm, the excretion is performed by a special structure called nephridia. This nephridia is segmentally arranged, minute coiled and paired tubules. The nephridia are of three types, namely pharyngeal or tuft nephridia, micronephridia or integumentary nephridia, and meganephridia or septal nephridia. So the nephridia is of three types. First we'll see about the pharyngeal or tuft nephridia. This is the pharyngeal nephridia. It is otherwise called as tuft nephridia. Why the name pharyngeal nephridia means it is present in the pharynx region. This nephridia opens into the buccal cavity. So the waste material, this nephridia collects the waste from the coelomic fluid and dumps into the buccal cavity. Since it dumps into the waste materials into the buccal cavity, it is called as enteronephric. It is otherwise called as enteronephric. So the waste materials are collected from the coelomic fluid and it reaches the buccal cavity. They are tubular structures and it is highly coiled. So it is called as tuft nephridia. The next type of nephridia is the micronephridia or integumentary nephridia. So this is the micro or integumentary nephridia. Why the name integumentary nephridia means the integument means skin. They are attached in the skin region. So they are called as integumentary nephridia. So they are attached to the lining of the body wall and it is located from the 14th segment to the last which opens on the body surface. So this nephridia is present from the 14th segment. This is the 14th segment and extends till the last segment and opens on the skin, that is the body surface. So the waste materials which are collected from the coelomic fluid are thrown outside the skin. So opening is present in the skin surface. So the waste materials are eliminated through the skin. So the name integumentary nephridia. You can see the enlarged view of this micronephridium. This is also the tubular structures and it finally opens on the skin surface. So the opening is present on the skin. Through this opening, the waste materials are excreted outside. The micronephridia is present from the 14th to the last segment. The pharyngeal nephridia is present from the 5th segment to the 9th segment, that is in the pharyngeal region. Next, we are going to see about the meganephridia. It is otherwise called as septal nephridia. Why the name septal nephridia means? We know that the body of earthworm is divided into segment outside, and this segments also divides inside in the form of septa. Since these nephridia are present in between the septal region, they are called as septal nephridia. So these are all paired. So all this nephridia, that is, if you take the pharyngeal nephridia or the micronephridia or the meganephridia, all these are paired nephridia. So the meganephridia or the septal nephridia, they are present as pairs on both the sides of the intersegment. Intersegment means they are present in between the septae. So they are called as intersegmental septa, and they are present from the 19th segment. They are present from the 19th segment till the last segment and opens into the intestine. Here you can able to see the meganephridia opens into the intestine. That means the waste materials are dumped into the intestine. Since the waste materials are which are collected from the coelomic fluid or dumped into the intestine, it is called as enteronephric. Enteronephric means that is inside the body. So it is called as enteronephric. But in case of micronephridia, the waste materials are dumped outside the skin. So they are called as exonephric. So pharyngeal nephridia and meganephridia are enteronephric since it dumps the waste material inside the body. But the micronephridia is called as exonephric since it dumps the waste materials outside the body. So after dumping into the intestine, then it goes along the waste materials from the intestine, it is excreted outside. So this is the full view of the meganephridium. And if you take the meganephridium, it has an internal funnel-like opening. So this is the internal funnel-like opening called the nephrostome. So this area is called as the nephrostome. It is funnel shaped and it contains many cilia, that is hair-like structures, which is fully ciliated. The nephrostome is the present in the preceding segment, that is the front segments, and the rest of the tubules are present in the succeeding segments, that is the back segments. This tube consists of 3 distinct divisions. So after this funneled structure, a tube-like structure arises, and this tube-like structures is divided into 3 divisions. One is the ciliated, and next is the glandular, and next is the muscular region. This ciliated structures, they contain small cilia inside. The waste materials which is collected through the ciliated funnel is pushed into this muscular part of nephridium by this ciliated region. So the cilia only, that is, collects the waste materials, and this waste material is dumped into this muscular region through this tubular structures. The glandular part extracts the waste from the blood, and finally the waste exits through the nephridiopore. This is the nephridiopore. It is the small opening. Nephridiopore means it is the opening of the nephridia. So this is called as the nephridiopore, through which the waste materials are excreted outside. Besides nephridia, So this is about the nephridia. So there are three types of nephridia: pharyngeal nephridia, micronephridia, and meganephridia. So apart from the nephridia, some special cells are present on the coelomic wall, that is the body wall of the intestine. They are called as chloragogen cells. So these cells are present on the coelomic wall of the intestine. This chloragogen cells extract the nitrogenous waste from the blood of the intestine wall into the body cavity, that is the coelomic cavity, to be sent out through the nephridia. So apart from the nephridia, the chloragogen cells also plays an important role in excretion. So the excretory system of earthworm consists of a special type of structures called as nephridia. There are three types of nephridia. One is pharyngeal or tough nephridia. Another one is micronephridia or integumentary nephridia. Another one is meganephridia or septal nephridia. The pharyngeal nephridia is present in the pharynx region. The integumentary nephridia is present in the skin region. The meganephridia or the septal nephridia is present in between the septum region. Apart from these three types of nephridia, a special type of cells called as chloragogen cells are present. They extract the nitrogenous waste from the blood of the intestine wall into the coelomic cavity to be sent out through the nephridia. Go through this topic and learn well. Thank you.